Celebrating its fourth year anniversary, Infinix Mobility recently launched its flagship smartphones for the year 2016, the Infinix Zero 4 and the Infinix Zero 4 Plus. With both smartphones posing as premium smartphones and being tagged as the Pro, here's my review of the Infinix Zero 4. Hi, I'm Samuel from TextNG blog, and this is the Infinix Zero 4 review. Just before we dive into a proper review of the device, let's take a quick look at the key specifications of the smartphone. The Infinix Zero 4 features a 5.5-inch 2.5D curved glass display with a 1080p resolution. It's powered by a MediaTek MT6753 octa-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB internal storage, which is expandable using SD cards. The device features 16 megapixels back camera with optical image stabilization and is accompanied by a 8 megapixels front-facing shooter with soft flash. Under the hood, the device runs Android 6.0 Marshmallow, which is customized with OxOS, has fingerprint scanner security system on board, and powering all of this is a 3200 mAh battery. Having cleared this key specification out of the way, let's look at the design. Personally, this is the selling point of the device. That's for me. The design isn't just only attractive, but also feels good in the hands. The device features a 2.5D curved glass display, which is a first on Infinix smartphones, and to complement a premium feel is the well-crafted aluminum build. Although the design looks familiar, the HTC 10 comes to mind, it still holds its ground as a premium build design. At the back of the device is the 16 megapixels camera accompanied by the LED flash and the fingerprint sensor. At the bottom is the loudspeaker, the microphone and the charging port. The top region houses only the 3.5mm jack. The right side of the device houses the SIM compartment, the volume buttons and the power button, while the left side houses only the micro SD card slot. On the display side, the Infinix Zero 4 features a 5.5-inch display with 1080p resolution, which is said to be protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. No doubt, the display looks really nice, and of course, the 2.5D curved glass just makes the whole experience better. Watching HD videos on the smartphone is fun and sure delivers really nice viewing experience. Thanks to the full HD display. On the software side, the Infinix Zero 4 runs Android 6.0 Marshmallow customized with OxOS out of the box. The user interface isn't really much different from what we've seen in most recent Infinix smartphones. The noticeable addition, however, will be the ability to easily access all apps installed on the phone by simply swapping the screen upwards instead of tapping the app drawer. You still get all the handy features on the drop-down menu like the screenshot, flashlight, ultra power, zoom and stop, which apparently turns out to be really handy, the screen record feature, airplane mode, amongst others. While the device clearly indicates dual speaker grills, don't let that deceive you. Only one of those speaker grills actually serves as the loudspeaker, while the other is likely just a microphone. Sound quality is pretty decent. It's quite loud and delivers clear sounds, not just mind-blowing. And by the way, if you're wondering how the recorder sounds on the device, well, I'm actually using the Infinix Zero 4 recorder feature in actually making this voiceover. On the performance side, the Infinix Zero 4 is powered by a MediaTek MT6753 octa-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz with 3 GB of RAM. Performance on the device is smooth, which is expected, yet I wouldn't term it as mind-blowing. Multitasking works just fine, and yes, I was able to run and switch between Mortal Kombat X and FIFA 2016 games without experiencing any lagging. However, I do like to mention that the device can get really hot under intensive use, especially when playing games with the data connection turned on, perhaps on 3G or 4G. Personally, this is much of a concern, but the good news is it easily cools off when placed to rest. So if you don't want to deal so much with the hotness, you may have to opt in for the pouch which comes along the device. If you have used any recently launched Infinix phone with fingerprint scanner, or you've tried out one, then you do know how fast it unlocks using your fingerprint. It's really no different in the case of the Zero 4 smartphone. If benchmarks is your thing, well, here you go. The Infinix Zero 4 features a 16 megapixel back camera with optical image stabilization, laser autofocus, dual LED flash accompanied by 8 megapixel selfie shooter. The device delivers decent looking pictures, however I wouldn't term the result as top notch, no, not even close. I love the fact that the device comes equipped with features which can get you started with learning professional photography. By default, you have the pro settings, which this can however be adjusted with quite a handful of professional features like manual focus, ISO, amongst others. Swapping the screen from left to right and vice versa gives room for other features like switching between beauty mode and normal mode, panorama, night mode, HDRO, gestures, and more. I tried out the video recorder while moving and this is what I got. Unfortunately, video recording quality on the device is clocked at 720p, which is HD, with no room for adjustment. And lest I forget, the front camera features a soft flash as well. In the midst of all of this software and hardware, the Infinix Zero 4 packs a 3200 mAh battery, which turned out to be pretty decent for an average user. Being a bit of an intensive user, the battery usually wouldn't take me through the whole day without having to charge at some point. Of course, the hotness which originates under intensive usage can be blamed for this. Under basic usage like making and receiving calls, sending and receiving text messages, the battery should last you through the day and probably more. However, I do have to give kudos to the fast charging technology being put in place. With a quick charge of about 20 minutes, you should have enough juice to last you hours under basic usage. Additionally, the Infinix Zero 4 has LED notification in place, which of course is a plus. In summary, I would say the Infinix Zero 4 delivers pretty well. I personally love the design, really I do. It's really attractive, really attractive. However, the camera bump is a bit of a turn off, but thanks to the pouch which comes out of the box with the device, if you're a fan of pouches, of which I am not, you probably won't notice the camera bump as it settles into the pouch conveniently. If you ask me, I would say the Infinix Zero 4 is no doubt a premium looking smartphone thanks to the build. So that's it guys for the Infinix Zero 4 review. Please remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Of course it wouldn't hurt. See you in the next one guys. Bye.